Check it out, guys. We're back.
Hey, everybody.
With,
I had to move the mic there for a second, so I'm sorry about the noise.
I want to say we've got 3 levels.
Yep.
3 levels.
Can I make suggestions?
Sure.
All
into resistance, right?
I was going to say most of that into endurance. You don't have to do all of it into endurance,
well,
but I would say endurance and strength. Just split it up between the two of them.
Well, we could use more endurance. I do want to buff intelligence more later.
Yeah, you could do it later. Just let's buff this stuff
because we have bosses to fight.
Yeah, and honestly, I mean, maybe not. I mean, you could do all 3 if you really want.
Well, I only have 3.
Yeah, I was thinking like 2 into 1 and 1 into the other, but it's up to you. If you want to do all 3.
Well, it's done.
Yeah,
I did it already.
So how many souls do you have? 11,100.
Oh, I still have some. Yeah.
How many hard souls do you have?
Good question. Probably not enough.
Because if you've got enough hard souls, you could just pop those.
I don't think that's enough.
Maybe.
I think it's fine.
Okay, if you want to give it a little bit, we can. Yeah. So for those of you who maybe missed this last Sunday's video, I am super sick.
I'm getting it too now.
Megan's getting it now too. Yeah. So this is going to be kind of a weird, sick LP. I'm sorry about that.
And I got work in the morning, so this is a short recording, I hope.
Yeah, if I timed this, like if I know my schedule well enough, this is probably coming out halfway through the week, too.
Oh, so I might be better by
then. So I don't know.
That's fine.
So yeah, we can just go ahead and rest at the bonfire and wherever you feel like going, because we have options for just about everything.
Well...
Oh, you want to switch over from the snake to
yes.
whatever the hell you feel like?
Yeah.
I don't remember. Is it the wolf ring?
That's what we had on.
Yeah, it's a poise boost. Yeah.
Yeah.
You've also got the halberd. If you want to switch over to something else, you can.
I want to show that off first.
Okay.
Because I went in and ground for Titanite chunks.
You found 2 dark hands.
Oh yeah, that happened. But the halberd is up to plus 13. The spear here, I just kind of like the lightning spear. That's as high as you can get it without like a slab. So that's as far as it's going.
You gotta spend a slab because it's an upgraded weapon already. Because it's just a spear.
We found it this way, though.
Yeah, well, you can find upgraded weapons.
Yeah, we found it this way. I just want to point out that we didn't modify this ourselves.
No. It's a spear that was modified for divinity, which means it's a lightning weapon. Which has to happen when the weapon is already plus 10. So adding that slab to make it plus 5 is actually making it a plus 15 spear.
Yeah, but it's still lower than some other things. I like it because it's easy to do quick jabs with when I'm farming rats.
Well, the idea is that the modification adds damage to it. Like, if you're scaling properly, then the lightning damage that it adds, it makes up for the fact that the actual damage is low.
The longsword is also
scale with it very well.
Is also high up there, but it's not quite as good as the Neato. But I like having the 2 different movesets available to me. Same with the halberd, and also the Neato has kind of a low durability. So if I have to switch to my emergency weapon, that one should be a little better than it was.
Yeah.
Let's see how these work.
Well, they don't go into your main hand usually because the dark hand's kind of shit in the main hand. It looks nice. Yeah, it's just punches. And then it's a shield in that hand, and it should also have a... oh, that's the parry. Do the big punch? The big punch is the one. If you use that on an NPC, you'd steal humanity from them, but it would kill the NPC forever. Well,
I should have done it on that guy here.
Honestly, that's one of the only characters that people are usually accepting of doing it on.
How many souls does he give you?
He gives you almost nothing. You've killed him already.
Yeah, but I mean, if you do this...
if you do that, he doesn't give you... It's not really souls. He gives you humanity, and I think it's like 2. Like, it's what, like 1 run at all the rats in the depths? Like,
I want to see how this works against the skelly.
Not very good. If I remember correctly, it goes off of your stamina, the same as everything else. So it's gonna just kind of be there. It functions like a normal shield, but it's a shield that I think costs more stamina to block things with. You might want to put a normal weapon in your other hand, by the way.
Well, it's a skeleton.
I'm just saying. Because they're not very good weapons. Yeah, see? And you're still taking a little bit of damage through it. It's not a lot, but it's there.
Well, I killed a skeleton fine. I'm not going to stick with this. It's a pretty decent shield.
It's okay. And these skeletons are super weak compared to other things. They're not human, so that doesn't work on them.
Yeah, that's fine.
Even if they were hollows, it still wouldn't work on them. You don't get the grab like you would if it was an NPC.
Yeah, that's fine. It's just I figured I'd use it because I've had it on.
Yeah,
I'm going to take it off in a second.
Yeah, I'd take both of them off if I were you.
Yeah. Oh, this is the wrong one.
Yeah,
whatever.
Yeah. Doesn't matter. It's near it.
I hate this whole area. I'm sure I've mentioned that.
This area is not too bad. The later hub areas in Dark Souls 2 and 3 are significantly better than this one. But this one's kind of just like, eh.
I do kind of wish this was a viable weapon setup because it's funny.
Well, it is viable if you have the build for it, but we don't really have the build for it, is the problem.
Okay.
If we wanted to build something around it, we might be able to make it viable, but I don't know what you'd need to make the build around it, to be honest. I know in Dark Souls 3, there is a build with Dark Hands that you can do.
I picked the right shield. That's the one I'm supposed to be wearing, right? Yeah. Okay. Double checking.
But in Dark Souls 3, the build that you want with that is like you have to be as hollow as physically possible, and you can never go above level 11, and you can never progress in the game.
What? That's
the only viable build in Dark Souls 3 for the Dark Hand is like a Smurf build. Like you want a tiny little like I'm just here and just fighting people at the very start of the game kind of build. And it's like you want to just literally invade people nonstop, and that's the only viable build for that. Is the build where you go in and beat up other players.
So I figured I'd come back here.
Yeah, that's fine.
Remind me, he doesn't do anything.
No, he's not going to do anything else. You've progressed enough for patches.
Yeah.
There's a skeleton up here.
Yeah, it's one of those fucked up ones.
Yeah, and if you hug the right and just run, by the way, he can't follow you through. There's a little pathway there. And he can't actually get through it. By the way. Sorry, that one there, he's too big. I don't think he can actually follow you through.
Okay.
So if you really want to, he's one of those few enemies where you could just walk past him, honestly. This one I don't know so much about. He might aggro you if you get close enough. I didn't even have a chance to ask you if you wanted to fight Neato.
I figure this is where we were last.
Yeah, I mean, if you really want to fight him, you can. That's fine.
Is it? No.
No. It's there where the blue is. Yeah. It's a
right.
sunken path. He'll make an attempt, but if you're fast, it won't matter.
There's a guy down here.
No. It was a Black Knight, and he's gone. So just keep moving.
Where's the other bonfire? It's down this way?
To the right. Oh, no, you're going left!
This way?
Yeah, and then around that guy. Oh, am I wrong? Fuck, I'm wrong. Oh, shit. I'm sorry.
Fuck you!
I fucked up. I'm sorry. I thought it was to the right. Like, I don't know.
I was going off of memory, and, like... I was hearing you say right, but like I was like,
yeah,
you
were
sure?
right. We should sit down at that bonfire, by the way. Yeah, we did the stupid thing where I listened to Josh.
No, I'm
sorry.
We
did the dumb thing where we warp and then we don't immediately sit down.
Yeah, that's on me.
Yeah,
I never remember
honestly,
that.
I think that every Souls game after that, at least for 3, I don't know about 2, because again, I've never played 2, but. I know that in 3, they don't require you to do that anymore. I think that is one of those things in 1 where it was an oversight, and actually I can understand that oversight. It doesn't feel like it's like, oh, how dare they, that was such a fuck-up. It's like, no, I can understand how you'd look at that and literally just be like, oh, yeah, no, it's a warp.
You'd think in, like, playtesting, they would have had enough people say, hey, that's weird.
Yeah, maybe.
Can you not get through here?
You sure? Yeah, you just gotta keep moving. Because he's too big to crawl across that narrow little pathway. You've just activated one of the dogs, I think.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. So,
just gotta go down here.
The Black Knight, by the way, is the guy that you were thinking about, and he is dead already. You killed him. They don't respawn.
Oh,
fuck. Yeah, alright, I fucked up. Jeez.
That's okay.
There's your bonfire.
Look at it. It's beautiful. Oh.
The enemies are too close. Yeah. Don't let him kill you at a bonfire.
Fuck off.
Aww, that's sad. You hate to see it happen, but it does. It's sad as fuck.
Well, at least now when I have to retrieve my souls, it won't be in a place that's more likely to trap them.
Yeah, I mean,
like, not trap, to trip them.
To kite them.
I guess that's the way you can say it.
Enter their aggro range, to pop them is another way to
To wrestle their jimmies.
No, don't do it. No, that's not it. So,
I don't know. You're coming up with a bunch of different ways to say it. I'm like, fine, let's just start saying everything. All of those are like real ways that
people use to describe that, though.
You saying that no one ever says when they're in someone's aggro range that they've wrestled some jimmies? No?
That is an ancient meme. Why are you even making reference to that?
It's not... That's from, like, last year, dude.
No, it isn't. Are you kidding? That's, like, 4 years old now?
4 is not that many years, first of all.
It's not last year, either. Uh-oh.
Yeah, no, this sucks.
Yeah, I didn't think the guy still had the space enough to hit you from there. It does suck.
Yeah, but I should be okay.
Oh, yeah. You got it. Okay.
Yeah.
So pick up your souls, because all your enemies went back to where they need to be. But I think it's a path down, by the way. I think you're going the wrong way.
What?
Is there not a path down right there? Maybe I'm wrong.
How?
Maybe I'm wrong?
Yeah, you are.
Okay. I feel like it's down, not
There
up
is a down path that I think we never went down.
Is that it there? Is it to the left right there? Yeah, I think that's the path forward.
Yeah, okay. There is a path somewhere that we didn't go down because these dudes were in the way, but, like I'm not really.
Yeah, and then I think this is the area I was thinking of. When I was like, to the right.
Yeah, maybe that was the path that we haven't taken yet, too.
By the way,
This?
Oh yeah, there's an item there.
Let's take a look.
Somebody is clearly going to fight you for that. It's a dog. I can hear it. You've already aggroed him. He's not going to go away. So, except he's going away apparently. Oh, he needed space to whoop your ass.
I can't even see what happened there.
He did his big.
I just need to be faster because you said there's someone here. I was looking around, and that gave me the time.
There's only one space that they could have even entered from. Though,
it's dark, dude. I can't tell where anything is.
All right.
I was thinking, oh shit, am I missing something in the darkness? And then he comes.
Left. You're missing it.
What?
There you go. It's the path down.
Oh, I thought that was further on.
No,
we're
it's like
still
right
not
after
that used to this area.
I'm pretty used to it.
Really?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Alright, whatever. Anyway, that dog's gonna follow you, so be on your lookout.
Oh, is that
It's just a soul. Yeah, oh well. There's the dog. He's coming. Oh god.
Well, I'm just gonna go this way.
Yeah, probably a good idea. I should point out, by the way, we, oh, good. Oh, God. I thought that was a much farther fall.
No, I remember this part.
I was going to say, oh, good lord. I should point out that I do not remember where it is. I want to say it's you've probably passed it a couple of times, though. I think it's a cliff you have to fall down to that is, like, directly above you right now, or something like that. There is... Maybe it's not directly right here. I don't remember. But there's a cliff that you can fall to from one of the higher up areas where if you're human, there's an NPC summon sign on it. Because there is totally a summon that you can bring in for Neato.
But it's really hard to get to?
He's not that hard to get to. He's just in an unfortunate place. It might even be farther on. I don't remember. Like, I'm pretty sure it's outside is my big thing. I just don't remember where outside. Remember, you don't have to stop and fight the centipedes for the rest of this bridge. It's only the first one. Because they're going to try and come up here, and then they come up behind you, and that one pulls down, and then there's the skeleton on the other side who tries to kick you off, and
they don't come in here, though, right?
I think they do not. I think they're too tall. I could be wrong, though, so don't take my word for that.
He's trying, and he can't figure it out.
There are babies in here, and they are aggro the moment you enter the place, so be aware of that.
Yeah, but they're mostly in the water.
No. They're up here, too. That's when you weren't touching the bodies, but the bodies were totally breaking, they were the ones doing it. They're everywhere in here. They're like... It's one of only 2 places in the game that even has the babies. It's here and in Neato's boss fight. And they're absolutely fucking,
down here.
like, annoying as shit to have to fight. And they're just all over the place. They want to make them as annoying as possible. Because they do toxic, which you're now toxic. Good job.
It's fine.
And they do damage.
There's
and
an item
just
down here somewhere. Fuck. There it is. Whatever.
Not worth it. There's an item up here too that you missed, but I don't know where it was. Oh, it's a pinwheel dropped it. That's what it is. I can see it. Yeah, there it is. Oh, it's another white Titanite chunk. Who cares? I don't remember if you have the items for getting rid of toxic or not.
I don't know. It's fine.
Okay. Also, I think the pinwheels, they do the thing where they teleport, if I'm not mistaken, but I could be wrong about that. I'm pretty sure they teleport, though.
Well, they won't teleport in here.
Yeah, probably not. I don't know for real, honestly. They might. Maybe not? Maybe not.
I'm still toxic, but...
Check your items and see if you have the moss clump for it. There's a specific one. I think it's blooming. Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah.
Because the item description is poison and toxic, so that's the one you want.
There's
roll off, by the way.
There's no ladder at all here.
No, yeah, just roll off of it.
Oh.
Well, not like... I meant roll off the top.
I thought you meant, like, roll into it, but okay.
No.
Well, I won't skip this because it's been a while since we've seen it.
Yeah, well, it's been a while since we've seen it, but it was the last episode of
Dark Souls
that we did.
Yeah, okay.
But if you want to watch it, I mean...
Nah, we're fine.
Remember to heal, like, twice, I think.
Definitely twice now.
Yeah, because Neato immediately gets in on that great scythe action.
Where the fuck are you?
He's in the same place he always is. He's right there on your left.
Okay.
And anytime you hear that weird scream, it means that he's doing the death scythe thing. Because he has tells for these things, but they're almost exclusively audio tells. Except for the big blast, which is a very obvious visual tell. Yeah, just a little bit. Because he toxiced you again. And he's doing his big thing. So put up your shield.
Yeah.
Because that one's good because it kills all the other skeletons.
Yeah, that's nice.
But you do got to be careful because those skeletons will do toxic even if you're blocking. You don't have to back up, by the way. It's the same amount of damage all the way through.
I wanted to heal safely afterwards.
Okay, I'm just saying it's the same amount of damage if you're up close as if you're far away. Unless you're far enough away to be, like, outside of its range, but the chances of you being outside of its range are pretty low in this arena. Oh, God. Yep. This is always the biggest fucking problem in the Neato boss fight.
It's just too many things
well,
going
he is the boss in this game that summons ads during his boss fight, and I think he's the only one who does it, too. Like, I don't think anybody else in this game does it. I know there are other bosses in this series who do that, but I think in this first game, Neato's the only one. And the fact that he can affect his own enemies, like the fact that as long as you're rolling or putting up your block or anything like that... I'm
already so low on health potions.
I know. But it's one of those things where it's like his is literally just... This is a war of aggression... not aggression.
Attrition?
Of attrition, yeah. You have to just survive the fight. Because he can kill all of the ads in this room with a single hit. And he's not very strong on his own, but you really, really need to make sure that you're doing more damage than he is, because if you want to beat him at all, you've got to just keep it going.
Yeah, no, I wasted a bunch of potions coming in here, too.
Yeah, and it's not just his big burst, by the way, that like hurts his enemies. It's everything he does. He can hit him with his normal attacks, too. Like, just neutrally
I got him
his
down to a
scythe
third.
around. And be careful because there are babies during this fight, too. So,
I know.
just as a warning, like remember he can summon the tiny little ankle biters too.
Yeah. Well, that was pretty okay.
Yeah.